So imagine this. It's my first week on the job, and I'm about to interview my first cop, an old-timer who's been with the force for 25 years. And I'm worried that he'll take one look at this 23-year-old baby face and say, "That's my fucking investigator?" So I try to look as serious as possible. I wear all black, black blazer, black pants, black heels. I pull my hair back into a tight ponytail that shows I mean business. I prepare my case file folder and march into the interview room where Officer Wales and his attorney, Susan Meyer, are waiting. And I do my best to project confidence. Officer, Susan, let's get started, shall we? Today is October 9, 2007. My name is Investigator Echo Brown, and this is an interview of Officer Timothy Wales, badge number A8462. Officer Wales is accused of illegally stopping and then physically assaulting Mr. Hernandez on the corner of Flatbush Avenue and 3rd Street. Officer Wales, can you please give your account of the events that occurred on that date? First of all, me and my partner, Officer Tucker, was sitting in the car when we spotted Hernandez walking down Flatbush Avenue. And he looked very suspicious. So me and my partner got out of the car, approached Hernandez, and asked him where he was going. And Hernandez becomes nasty immediately. He starts saying, "None of your fucking business, you fucking cops are all pigs." So I tell Hernandez to calm, turn around and face the wall. Pat him down and make sure he ain't have no weapons. And when he refuses to cooperate, me and my partner forcefully grab his arms, pull him behind his back, and put him in the back of the car. And that's basically it. Officer Wales, can you explain to me what made Mr. Hernandez look suspicious to you? Why did you decide to stop him? First of all, he was wearing a black hooded sweatshirt, and he was waving his arms, and then he would put them in his pockets. It looked very suspicious, like he was in the middle of a drug deal or something. So if I understand you correctly, you assess criminality based on what a person is wearing and if they're making these kinds of movements with their arms? Is that what you're saying? Look, it's a high crime area. That means most of the people there are up to no good. It ain't a safe place. 2 cops got killed over there 4 months ago. Plus, Hernandez got a record as long as them drapes. He looked like he was up to no good, and he ain't the Mother Teresa, okay? Officer Wales, can you explain to me how Mr. Hernandez sustained a broken nose during this incident? I don't know how his nose got broken. He might have got a couple of scratches when we were putting him in the back of the car, because he wouldn't stop moving. Other than that, I don't know. Officer Wales, did you or Officer Tucker ever punch Mr. Hernandez in the face at any point during this incident? Nah. We never laid hands on him, except to handcuff him and put him in the back of the car. So we follow protocol 100%. Most of my cases end up like this. The complainant alleges one thing, and the officer has a completely different account. And unless there's video evidence, it's so hard to find the truth. Unfortunately for Officer Wales, one witness, "Yo, I was just coming out the store when I seen this big white cop straight deck my dude, yo. Straight decked him in the face. And all this blood started pouring from his nose, and I was like, Ralphie, you all right?" And I was like, "Yo, somebody should call the cops." But then I forgot they was the cops. Yo, is that motherfucker gonna lose his job for this? 5 other witnesses see the exact same thing. But Officer Wales doesn't lose his job. His punishment for illegally punching someone in the face, he loses 1 vacation day. It takes me about a year to figure out that I'm working for an organization designed to make the citizens of New York City feel like they have a place to go when misconduct happens, when in reality, they don't. Amy, my best friend from Dartmouth, is my saving grace from the madness of this job. After work, at night, we sit on the couch in our apartment and wax poetic about our post-graduation lives. Amy, remember when we wanted to, save the world and, be the next Martin Luther Kings and shit. Well, now I just want to figure out how to get laid and paid. I mean, is that really too much to ask for? I'm pretty sure everyone on the planet is trying to figure out the exact same thing. So good luck with that. Speaking of getting paid, though, I spoke to David Cowell, that frat guy that lived down the hall from us freshman year, and guess how much he made his first year out? I don't even want to know. $450,000. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Echo. He made $450,000 in 1 year. Like, what the fuck are we doing with our lives? And he gets all that money to basically play Monopoly with people's life savings? Whatever. I'll never sell my soul and go corporate. I went corporate the very next year. Yeah, and there's got to be a better way, you know? Like, I really believe in my work, but $32,000 a year in New York City is basically poverty, you know? Yeah, it's bullshit, like the whole fucking system. I'm just like so over it. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm jaded too, you know, but we actually have to find a way to stay positive because we actually have a lot going for us. Like, we have Ivy League degrees, we have each other. So in a lot of ways, we're already rich. We're like soul rich, you know? Yeah, Amy, but being soul rich doesn't pay the bills. We're a long way away from Dartmouth with its rolling green lawns and white marble buildings. And in this new world of concrete skyscrapers and Dow Jones, there's no such thing as activism or social justice. This is a world of moneymakers, corporate whores, tech startups, boom, bust, boom. Old money, new money, doesn't matter, more money. And this is a world built on the backs of oppression, like my grandfather, the sharecropper from Alabama, or my great-great-great-grandmother, the slave from Georgia, or my father, my sweet father, who migrated north desperately searching for opportunity, only to find urban poverty and desolation instead. Thank you. That's just an excerpt.